Start with Justin.
T-Mac, how do you just reflect on the game last Saturday and what you were able to do?
Sure. I'm not really worried about what I did. I was just mostly looking about what the team did. You know, we got a lot of areas to fix. Obviously, we got NAU this week. Coach has been preaching about how teams make the biggest jump from week 1 to week 2. So, sure, we gotta prove to the world that that we're a ranked team, we're a good team, and sure we gotta just go out there and prove it.
Have you ever had a 300-yard game before?
Nah, never.
Troy and then Michael.
First time with the offense with Dino Babers being the offense coordinator first came out. How did it feel out there, and how did the communication go in terms of the headset and just the total communication throughout the game?
Me personally, I don't have the headset in my helmet, but I think the game went pretty smooth. I feel like not too many people get to do what we did last night. The other night, and we have confidence in Coach Babers to call the right plays and put us in good positions to be successful.
Michael and Brian.
T-Mac, what did you gain from all that work you did on the side during training camp?
Oh, shoot, just how blessed I am, man. Not too many people get to do what we do. There's a lot of people in the world that dream to be in the position that we are. Just me being out for a little while, just in the back, just seeing what everybody else is doing, and football being taken away from me for a little amount of time, just really just allowed me to be grateful for the whole situation. Just every opportunity I get, God has blessed me with amazing things and amazing opportunities, and hopefully I can go out there and do His will.
Brian and Damian.
The play where you outran the defense, was that kind of one of those ones that you and Noah have a thing where you just knew that spot wasn't right and you needed to go somewhere else and he saw you?
Yeah, for sure. It's funny that we were talking about this yesterday. We were just rewatching the play, and I was just like, man, is this like one of our best chemistry moments right here? We speak about it a lot. Just our relationship off the field correlates to on the field, and you can obviously see that in that play. Just him knowing that I was going to the next window, and me knowing that he was going to throw me to the next window. It was just night and day, and I'm just happy we made a play.
And were you surprised at how little they were doubling you, that it was single almost all the time or zone?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure I was surprised, but I gotta expect that every week to get double coverage. But that just opens up everybody else's opportunities. It's just at the end of the day, it's just not me playing the football game out there. There's 3 more receivers on the team, so it gives a chance for everybody to be successful.
Damian and Justin.
What's the origin story behind yours and Noah's touchdown celebration?
No, there's not really no origin story, but we've been doing this since we was 14 years old. So every chance that we get to score 6 points together, him throwing me the ball, or hopefully me throwing him the ball someday, who knows? But every chance we get to do our little handshake after a touchdown is just a blessing. Not too many people get to do what we do.
How did you guys come up with it specifically?
I think we just kind of put it together when we were just little kids, just having fun. 14 years old, like I said, 8th grade. Just out there, we need to come up with something. So that's what we came up with.
Justin and Michael.
So you had 176 yards after a catch. It seems to be an element that's been added to your game. What do you attribute that to?
Oh,
What do you think is the biggest reason why you have so many yards after catch?
That's to everybody. Coach Babers put me in the right position to be successful. Cole throwing me the ball where I need to be, and just Coach Bobby and just the whole coaching staff encouraging me to be, a high caliber player that I'm supposed to be. I think my mindset is a lot different from last year. My mindset is just to make plays as much as I can, and it's a lot different from last year, like I said. And but I gotta give testament to all my teammates and my coaches.
Michael, and then last question for T-Mac from Jenna in the back.
T-Mac, what are your personal and team goals for this season?
Oh man, team goals: Big 12 championship, national championship. Personal goals: break every Arizona receiving record there is.
Last question for T-Mac to Jenna.
What does it mean for you to get the first football Big 12 offensive line and also the AP National Player of the Week?
That's just a blessing, it's crazy to think that, that was my first game back. And just being able to do what I did, just huge testament to all my teammates and my coaches, just putting me in the right position to succeed. And shoot, that's only the beginning. Hopefully we got a lot more games to play. And should we just trying to show the world that what we can do.
All right, that's our time at T-Mac.
Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate it.
Thanks, T-Mac. Appreciate it.
Easy.
Thank you. Okay, one sec. Everybody good? All right, any questions for Jacory, Croskey-Merritt? We'll start with Troy and then Justin.
What was that game like for you? Was it a little weird being out there and playing against New Mexico after being with them last season?
Yeah, that game was kind of weird but fun at the same time. Getting to play against my old teammates, knowing that school did so much for me graduating there, and just all the stuff that they did for me. So it was definitely kind of weird.
Justin?
What do you think was the biggest part of your guys' turnaround in the second half running the ball?
Just feeling the flow of the game, just understanding our assignments and just trusting the process, basically knowing, you might get 3 yards here, 4 yards here, and later on down the line, those big runs are going to come. So it was basically just trusting the process.
And then what are the benefits of having a lineup of 6 offensive linemen and a fullback?
It's great. It's great, just having those guys, them being great athletes, them, wanting to block, them wanting to block, just the grit that they have is just unreal, and I'm just happy to be able to run behind those guys.
Jenna, then Brian.
2 questions. One, what did you make of Caden Luke in that performance with the key blocks, couple touchdowns?
Caden Luke, I knew going into that game, those plays that he had called, he was going to make those plays because of how he practiced, the energy that he have, and just him being ready, He grew up a Wildcat fan. He have a little picture of him when he was younger in a Wildcat jersey. So he was just waiting on his moment, and when that moment came, he executed, and he just did it well.
And then also, what have you seen from the defense this week? Have you seen a different mindset from them after the performance on Saturday?
Totally, yeah. They came out with energy and stuff. They just had to just get together and just come as one. But moving on forward, it'll be like way much cleaner.
Ryan and then Michael.
When we talked to Quali on Saturday night, he said that when you eat, he's happy, and when he eats, it works for you. How does that work for you when you're not in the game and seeing that?
When one of us is not in the game, we just stand fresh. When I'm on the sideline or he's on the sideline, he's telling me, oh, you should have did this or you should have did that. We just, just work as one, because playing the position running back, you got to have more than one running back. You just, can't carry the load. That's how you stay fresh. And it was just good seeing him go out there and, make those big plays when he was scored. When he scored, I was happy for him because I know, both of us going to get the job done. So it's just great having, 2, 3 good running backs, a good running back room. So it's just great having a lot of good running backs in the room.
Were you looking at the tablets on the sideline? Did you get anything good from that?
Yeah, so you can get a lot of good stuff from those tablets, bad reads, just a lot of different stuff that you can get from those tablets. Yeah.
Michael and Justin.
2 questions. The first one, you're in the video game.
Uh-huh.
Now, what do you think of your likeness and also your ratings?
My ratings, it's an 84 right now. Hopefully by the next update, I can, influence NCAA to, up it to a better rating. So I'm just happy I'm in the game. I've been playing with myself for all night, and it's just happy. I'm just happy to be in the game.
Sure. And then you were hosting the video, the Chilling with Bill series.
Yeah.
How did that get started, and is that something that interests you once your football playing days were over?
They got started actually last year. I think they had a D lineman. Yeah, I think they had a D lineman named Bill last year. So he started Chilling with Bill, and when I came, they was like, "You want to do an episode?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of cool." And after I'm done playing football, I honestly look to do a podcast or something like that. Stand around sports or something like that. So it's a good start.
Justin.
What was it like witnessing T-Mac's performance on Saturday?
It was unreal. I love playing around good athletes, having a good wide receiver, good quarterback, good old lineman. It's just fun playing around a lot of athletes and just making a lot of plays with those guys.
And then on, I think T-Mac's first touchdown, you picked up a blitz.
Yeah.
Has blocking always been a part of your game, or is that something that's been newly added?
Nah, it always been a part of my game. Like coach emphasized, like you can't block, you can't get the rock. So it was just that's just a part of our game, just blocking. And if I see a guy coming and I know it's a passing play, you never know, that might turn to a touchdown pass. So I was like, yeah, we gotta, that's just us being a family, not being selfish. Like if you gotta do your job for somebody else to get open, and that's what we're gonna do every time.